Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gadgets123. Thanks again for all the like, comments, subscriptions. Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, guys. If you haven't joined the channel, please join the channel. This is the iPhone 8 Plus Red Edition. Now, this is retails for, let's see how much it retails for, at Best Buy for $8.99. And we got this for a whopping discounted price of $200. Want to know how? Well, stay tuned for Gadgets123, and I'll show you why we got it so cheap. Let's get started. Alright, guys, so this phone, again, like I said, retails for that price, but we got it super cheap. Now, the reason we got it that cheap is because this is actually knockoff of the actual iPhone. This one is an actual phone that I got from China. It cost me about $200. No tax, of course. And I wanted to kind of show you. The last one I did personally for me, I did not post a video, was when the iPhone 6 came out. I got an actual knockoff from China just to kind of play around it and see how it was. And the quality was horrible. It was bad. So since the 6 to the 8, I wanted to kind of see how the quality has improved, if any. So I got this one right here, and I want to unbox it in front of you guys to see how it is. Now, this one again is the 8 Plus Red Edition. Now, as you could see, this is very funny that it actually included this little sticker that says Best Buy SMG 950 $8.99. Now, SMG 950, I don't even know what that included that. That seems like an actual Samsung model, not an iPhone. It says right there, unlocked. Now, the box itself definitely looks fake. But again, for somebody who has never or purchased one of these phones or is a novice, you could easily get hacked on this phone. You could easily get, your money taken away just because it looks, for someone who has never bought one of these, the box looks legit. It definitely does look legit. Again, I've been working with phones for a couple years, and it definitely, you could tell just by the way this box looks, it's not a legit box. But it's okay made. It's, they try to put as much information as possible and make it as real as possible, just so the actual person that's trying to buy it kind of thinks it's a legit phone. Even at the back, it has the 256 gigs memory included, and it has all the gibberish right here and all the Apple gibberish at the bottom with the serial number and all that other information there. Now, when we open the phone itself, let's see what comes in this little package. So we get the actual iPhone Red Edition right here. Tell you this, it looks really nice. Definitely looks like a nice little phone from the outside, of course. Let's see what comes in this package. Now you get the actual earbuds, which are right here. Now, again, these are probably knockoff earbuds. You get the actual charging brick, and definitely feels super light. So this definitely is a knockoff. It does have the Apple logo, which is right here, but it definitely doesn't seem legit. And you get the sync cable, which might be legit, might not. But again, that's what you get in this little pack. You don't even get the instructions manual, which is crazy. You don't even get that little box with the welcome and the little SIM remover pin, which I don't know, maybe didn't come in the box this time. Let's see, you get the actual phone, which is right here. Now, just off the bat, when you kind of start touching the phone itself, it doesn't feel like glass. It feels like actual plastic. It doesn't even feel, feels bad. It feels like plasticky. It doesn't feel like an actual, especially the back. It doesn't feel like actual glass. This one, you know what it feels like? I don't know if you guys have purchased those CT, is it the CTE models? Those, the budget phones. It feels like the screen feels really plasticky. It doesn't even feel like good quality glass in the front. So again, they had to cut a lot of corners just for giving you this phone at that price range. So basically, one of the corners they cut is definitely not put glass in this actual model. They put plastic. But overall, the way it looks, the way the camera is here, physically, it looks, it could pass as an actual phone, an actual iPhone, especially for someone who does not have a lot of experience purchasing these models. Or this could be your first iPhone that you're buying. It looks legit from the outside. So let's go ahead and turn it on. It's already on. It's already on. Oh man, I didn't have to turn it on. They actually, left it on for me, which is actually really nice. Thank you very much for doing that. Let's remove the plastic. Wow, it doesn't even have one. It doesn't even have it on the back. It's a one-sided plastic. They even had to cut the corners on that. It's not a two-sided plastic. It's just a one-sided plastic. Okay. All right. So let's see what we're running with here overall. Let's see. It feels kind of smooth. Let me just click on some of this stuff. Feels legit. Okay. Well, not legit, but it feels smooth. The touch button definitely, I don't know, it feels like it's really, even though I know it's supposed to be a touch, doesn't feel, it feels like it's really hard to press. It's not soft to the touch. So that's one of the bad things about it. Let's see what else we have here. We have Safari. Uh, Off the bat, you could tell this thing is not running iOS. This thing is Android all the way. Now, let's see what else we could see here. And what I'm going to do now is take a couple pictures, guys, and we're going to see the quality of the actual pictures on this phone. So give me 1 minute. All right, guys, so I took a couple pictures just so you could see the quality of the phone. So I took actually 6 pictures. So let's get started. These are the rear pictures that I took from this phone. And again, this thing is not even nothing. This thing is bad. This thing is horrible. The picture qualities are what, VGA if you're lucky. It's not even close to 720p, guys. This thing is bad. I mean, just to take this picture, I had to take 3 just because it wasn't even focusing that well. So this is actually a well lit picture that I took, and it's bad. We go to the next one. This actually was the best picture I actually was able to take. Let me see something. I can't even zoom in. Wow, that's bad. Doesn't even have that option to zoom in. Anyways, the picture quality here, it's the best one I took of all the pictures. As you could see, let me kind of zoom in this way. So it does look okay, but I had to take like 3 pictures just to get the focus, pretty good for it to take this quality of pictures. Now, the next one is a pumpkin by itself. And as you could see, you could be the judge for yourself. It looks bad. Now, this is even worse. This is the frontal camera. The frontal camera looks horrible. As you could see, this one is probably a foot away from the actual pumpkins here, and it looks blurry. Let me see if can I zoom in? It's weird. I could zoom in on the frontal camera, but not the rear ones. Go figure. But as you could see, as soon as I start zooming in, it looks all blurry. Let me go to the next one, and it's a picture of an iPhone. And you see at the bottom where it says iPhone. Now, this picture was taken probably about a foot away. If I kind of zoom into where it says iPhone, as you can see, it looks all blurry. Hard to see anything there. And if I go to the next one, this one looks even worse. It looks pretty bad. I took a picture of a lot of multiple things, and it looks super blurry. Overall, I think that's it for the picture. So overall, they had to cut corners in regards to giving you that very, very discounted price. And of course, one of the first things they're going to cut corners are on the cameras, just because that's one of the expensive things that the iPhone has. So again, if you're thinking of buying, or they're offering you this kind of phone at a very, very discounted price, definitely check the cameras, the front and the back. It's very hard to duplicate the quality of an iPhone camera. And by just looking at the camera, you could even kind of tell that they're not legit, especially if the camera quality is worse than the camera quality of the phone you currently have in your pocket right now. Overall, it's running a fake version of iOS. Oops. As you could see, it's running, they already pre-install Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp for you, just because they know that when you try to put your Apple ID on this thing, it's not going to work, because again, it's running a fake version of iOS, pretty much running some sort of Android clone software here. Now, as you can see, it has that information. Again, if you try to sign in, it pretty much tells you the Apple ID, and you see at the bottom it says, this isn't in Spanish, but it has the S at the bottom, so it doesn't even look legit here. But if you try to put your information, it's most likely not going to work overall. Let's see how many gigs. Hopefully they're giving me, they're not playing around with the gigs, and they give me the actual gigs that I requested on this actual phone. So let me check that out right now. Let me go to this information. Yes, 256 gigs. Now, even though it says 256, it might have 16 gigs and it just says 256. I seen the older model phones had that issues where they told you, yeah, we're giving you 128 gigs, but it's really not 128 gigs of internal memory. It's just there for show. Now, it does have at the bottom a micro. No, actually, it's not a micro. Wow, I thought it was a micro. It's actually a iPhone sync charger. They actually stepped up their game on this model just because the older models ran on an Android micro USB cable charger. This one actually has one, an actual iPhone one. Let's test it out and see if it works. So I have my trusty cable here. So let's plug it in. Did it work? It does work. Check it out, guys. It is charging 2%, but it is charging, as you could see, it does work. So that's actually something new that they did. They stepped up their game. They put that sync cable charging. Now again, it's pretty loose. When you check this out, check this thing out, guys. Wow, it doesn't go any further, and it starts wiggling when it starts moving it around. Let me just kind of show you, zoom out. It starts wiggling all over. So very poor quality, but at least we know that they're actually using now an actual iPhone and not an Android cable. But overall, guys, not worth your money. This phone is just for kind of entertainment purposes. Hopefully you guys get something out of this. And if you're thinking of buying something off the streets, or somebody's giving you a super low price on these model phones, think twice before you purchase it, just because the knockoffs are getting better and better, and you might get stuck with a very expensive looking iPhone, Android phone from China. So look at the phone itself. Do not just look at the box. And if you're thinking of buying one, definitely check the cameras out. Most important than that, put your actual Apple ID and see if it works. Normally only iPhone, the iPhone phones have that capability. These Androids don't have that. So if you put your Apple ID, it should not work. But again, you never know. Maybe they'll find a way around that in the later models. But again, hopefully this video gave you some information, or at least entertaining you on how these iPhone copies look. Stay tuned for more video, guys. We'll be doing more giveaways soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks again for checking out the video here at Gadgets123. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.